protecting my ball.
I don't care about the ball. I care about the shoes.
That's
okay?
the way I play.
This isn't a game, Conway. It's a commercial. Look around. We're all on the same team.
That's how I play whenever I play.
Stay still. Let me take a look at you, okay?
Fine.
Gee, did that hurt, Howie? Because it sure looked painful.
You okay? I used to think kids and dogs were hard. Give me a pudding commercial anytime.
All right. Excuse me, coming through. Hey, whoa, look at this. Smurfs with thyroid problems, huh? Hey, Malik, how you doing, man? Nice to see ya.
Where's the seven-figure Burger Town endorsement deal you promised me?
It's in the pipeline, bro. It's in the pipeline. Give my love to your wife, all right?
I don't have a wife.
Oh, cool. Give them babes something to dream about. You know what I mean? Hey, Brent, nice to see you, buddy. What's going on?
Bodine, when are you going to renegotiate my deal with this lousy team?
I'm on it. I'm under it. I'm around it. I'm through it. Hey, you know, this blue, it really brings out your eyes.
Get out of here.
Hey, there's the man I want to see. Well, the shoes look great. And, you know, I'm the guy who put you in them.
I thought when I fired you, I'd ever had to see you again.
Oh, no. I'm going to be your reflection until I get that $500,000 in commissions you owe me. You know, it takes a lot of gas to drive a shiny red Humvee.
I wouldn't give you the change between my couch cushions.
Well, that's a shame, because I'd probably just about put us even. Whoops. See you in court, boy chick. The kind without the hoops. There he is, Howie, superstar. Get your wings pressed, man. I got you a gig on Touched by an Angel.
Dwayne, will you get me some ice? What is it with that guy?
$20 million a year.
You know what? It's easy for you to take a shot at somebody's back. But you ain't got the guts to do it face to face.
Break it up! Break it up! He bit my nose!
Mark, he's an adult. There's no way you could have predicted.
I'm standing between two of the greatest talents to ever share a court, and it's a very volatile mix. It's like matter and antimatter.
Predicted that his ego would go completely out of control.
You know, as a doctor, I'm the one who's got to hold the whole team together. I'm like the glue. A physician, sure, but I'm also a friend, a counselor, a spiritual leader.
And the Nobel Committee has been informed.
You're not encouraging him, are you?
I'm just trying to get an autographed jersey for the PBA auction.
And that requires another endless recital of Jesse's basketball adventures.
Apparently.
Jesse, I don't want to dash your hopes and your dreams, but when I recommended you to Dave Clark, it was just as a doctor.
And I appreciate it. I mean, this has been like a condensed residency in the highest levels of sports medicine.
Really?
Yeah, it's the best job I've ever had.
Too bad it's only temporary.
Which means you better get to work on that jersey, Jess.
Ah, you'll get it. Hey, and you know what? I'm also thinking about putting my name in for a permanent position as the team doctor.
Whoa, look at the time.
Oh, yeah.
It's getting late.
Later. Why do you think I'm kidding? I'm serious.
Just get out of here and take your poison with you. I'll sue you for everything you've got if I thought they paid you anything.
Is there a problem?
Outside of Nurse Mendel, if you're trying to poison my client, no, everything's fine. Thank you.
I'm Dr. Amanda Bentley, Chief of Pathology, and if you're having a problem with one of our nurses, I need to know about it.
My problem, doctor, is with your entire medieval system of dose 'em up and shove 'em out medicine.
But Ken, it hurts.
Hey, you think I'm not suffering here? I'm passing a freaking kidney stone just thinking about my top client in pain. But come on, man. I'm not running to their medicine cabinet.
How bad is the pain?
I just got my nose bit off, lady. How bad do you think it is?
Calm down. Your attending physician prescribed oxycodone. Would you like me to get you one?
No, he would not.
Ken, my nose hurts.
More than losing the Dash Cola endorsement, you have got a date with a needle, remember?
I thought you took care of that.
I did. I opened up a dialogue. We had a substantive discussion, and we came to an understanding.
But I still got to take the test.
Basically, yes. Here. Chew on this. Doctor. Go ahead. Hey, it'll make you feel like $15 million. Well, $13.5 after my commission.
Nature's Natural Healthalizer.
Yeah. I'm the West Coast distributor.
Ah. Made from the same endangered rainforest tree bark eaten by the Chamacoma Indians in their sacred rituals.
Which, as I'm sure you know, are the healthiest people on Earth.
Does it actually relieve pain?
You could say that.
Could you?
Well, not until the FDA lifts the restraining order, no. But my lawyer assures me that it's just a matter of time before those fascists crumble under the weight of massive scientific evidence. Which, by the way, would make this a perfect time for you to get in as a sub-distributor.
Tell me, do you harvest the bark before or after the Indians eat it?
Okay, just keep that up a little bit. Thanks. All right, who's next?
Malik Sealy.
Okay, Mr. Seeley.
All right. All right, Doc. Hey, be careful. That arm was worth a lot.
You got it. I'm not going to do any permanent damage, I promise you.
Okay.
You know, I play a little ball myself.
Is that right? Were you good?
No.
His blood is red. What they pay him? I expect it to be green or gold.
Howie,
Where were you?
my lawyers checked the players' union contract, and your agent was right about every one of his objections.
So you're gonna call off the drug test, right?
Well, I want to because I want to do right by my players.
But what?
Before I realized my mistake, someone mentioned the testing to the Dash Cola guys.
What?
Anyway, they want the names of anyone who refuses a test. I'm terribly sorry if that causes you a problem, but I promise it will never happen again.
Who told him? Sorry, Howie. See, Dash Cola, they don't want players with good taste. They want players who taste good. Huh? Yeah, nothing like a little cannibalism to sell product, right?
Yeah, see, that's why I signed 3 new deals after my little snap. Blah!
Yeah, well, too bad the new Thunder Shoe Speedmeister XLQ wasn't one of them.
What are you talking about, man? I am Thunder Shoes.
Then why am I holding the first pair of XLQs off the assembly line?
Give me that.
Sorry, my man. Didn't you read the confidentiality clause in the Thunder Shoe contract? Oh, yeah. That's only that new important campaign, right?
Shut up. $1,000 says there's no shoes in this box.
Gee, Tess, you win.
You're dead, man.
You took my nose, so I took yours. I'm gonna take that blood test right now.
You did good work in there, Travis.
Oh, the players did the hard part. I just put the needle in.
Oh, it's more than that. These drug tests can get ugly, turn players against management, but they seem to like you, trust you.
Just doing my job.
I don't know what your future plans involve, but if sports medicine is an interest, well, maybe we can work something out.
Thank you. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You gotta help me.
Okay, come on. Let's go back in. Well, it doesn't say here what you usually take for allergy attacks.
I'm trying not to take anything. Those drugs mess me up worse than the allergies do.
They make you drowsy?
And take my edge off. That's why I switched to holistic medicine.
Oh, you mean those natural pills made from herbs and bark?
Yeah. They do any good?
Oh, they're great. Marinating chicken. But, you know, if you want some real allergy relief, why don't you try a few of these samples?
Terfenadine.
Guaranteed not to cause drowsiness, and it won't take your edge off. Are you taking any other medications, or are you allergic to any other medications?
Just that chicken marinade. Oh, I take a lot of concentrated garlic.
What do you take that for?
Anyone who tries to block me.
Wow.
Possible the case just fell off the seat?
Oh, sure. And it's possible that I forgot to latch the top. And it's possible that all the vials slipped out of the container that was specifically designed to prevent that from happening. And it's possible that it was all caused by a 6.9 earthquake that maybe nobody seemed to notice.
I have to ask these questions, Jesse.
I know, Steve. It's just I've heard them all.
And nobody's going to be harder on you than you.
Except for those two cops at the car wash who saw my floor mat. They thought I was Jeffrey Dahmer's little brother.
There's no sign at all that Jesse's car's broken into. Not a trace.
Oh, yeah, and it's possible that I forgot to lock the door of my new car, which I happen to spend a fortune on.
Oh, Jesse, nobody's blaming you.
That's because nobody knows yet. Do you think these players are going to be thrilled when they find out they have to be tested again?
Well, one of them a lot less than the others. You think one of the players smashed all the vials to hide his own drug use?
You know what? Howie Lanier was fighting pretty hard to keep from being tested.
You know, but if he was on drugs, postponing 1 day is not going to substantially change the results. Maybe it was enough to just delay it. You know, they don't get tested for drug use every day.
You can't fire me from this commercial. My endorsement future's riding on this ad.
But your nose.
Man, you're shooting the shoes. Come on, look, can't you shoot my face later?
I'm sorry, Howie. Hey, keep the shoes. Our treat.
Yeah, well, only wear what I'm paid to wear.
Oh, if you lower the hoop, maybe you can do that with a ball someday.
I won't forget this.
I don't think any of us will.
How do they squeeze in practices between movies, commercials, and photo shoots?
The marketing's what gets people to watch. It's as important as how they play.
You play back!
And action!
He's dead.
How's Jesse?
Shaken. We all are. Desmond Conway was a professional athlete in peak condition, hardly a candidate for a heart attack. And from what Jesse tells me, his medical file doesn't show any history of coronary problems.
Well, maybe we should take a closer look at the file.
He had heart problems?
Not until today.
What are you getting at?
The first thing I noticed about him was that he had a very high white blood cell count.
Looked like he was fighting an infection or allergy.
With the help of an antibiotic, clarithromycin.
Well, that's not unusual.
Well, I also found traces of the allergy medication, terfenadine, in his system.
If you combine those two, you get ventricular fibrillation. But Jesse wouldn't make a mistake like that.
I know. I just felt that you should hear it from me first before I make my official determination public. Cause of death is possible negligent homicide by fatal drug interaction.
Do you have any idea what that'll mean to Jesse?
Mark, I have no choice.
I checked his file before I gave him the sample of terfenadine. I mean, there was nothing in there showing that Dr. Gilman had prescribed clarithromycin. I mean, you can look at the chart yourself.
It's being sent over. Did you ask him if he was taking any prescription medication?
Did I? Oh, come on. What kind of doctor do you think I am?
Jesse, I'm sorry, but I had to ask, and unfortunately, I won't be the last.
It wasn't in the chart. And he didn't tell me that he was taking it.
I believe you.
If medication isn't in a patient's chart and he doesn't tell me that he's taking it, how am I supposed to know?
No, you're right. I just thought...
If Conway was taking antibiotics, why wouldn't he tell me? Huh? I mean, it's not illegal, and it's certainly nothing to be ashamed of.
No, of course it's not. I don't know why...
Normally I would have double-checked with his physician, but, you know, the hereafter's a long way to go for a medical consult.
Jesse, it's not your fault.
Whether it is or isn't, it's not open to debate.
But it will be once I get my hands on Conway's chart.
Excuse me, Dr. Travis?
Yeah, that's me.
Neil Ryder, legal counsel for Community General.
Good news travels fast.
A David Clark just came to see me. He's naming you in a $100 million wrongful death suit. Since you're on our staff, we're being named as well.
I don't believe this.
The hospital will be holding a fitness hearing in 48 hours to decide whether to revoke your privilege to practice here. In the meantime, you're on paid leave.
Look, we can clear this all up in a couple of minutes. All you have to do is take a look at Conway's chart.
I have. Here's a copy. You might want to look at it a little more closely this time. I also suggest you get yourself good legal counsel.
Jesse was prescribed clarithromycin.
I swear to you, Amanda, this page was not in the chart when I read it.
What? What's Jesse doing here?
Don't bother knocking. Nobody's home.
Jesse, you can't break into Conway's house. What are you doing here?
I'm not here. What are you doing here?
I came to check out those pills to see who prescribed them and when. Now you get down from there and go home.
You don't see me, I don't see you.
I am the county medical examiner, which makes me an officer of the court.
Hey, well, I'm not in court. Not yet. Boy, you think a guy like Conway would set his alarm.
How do I know you haven't stolen that bottle of antibiotic to save yourself?
You can search me?
You're missing the point.
No, look, the point is my career is at risk. I mean, what would you do? Just sit on your hands and rely on friends? Or would you do anything you could to save yourself?
All right. I don't see you. You're not here.
Never thought I'd be glad to hear a woman say that.
Well, this guy has his own Hall of Fame.
Hey, you want to see Desmond's first diaper?
No, I'll pass.
It's inscribed.
You know, most people keep their prescription drugs in their master bathroom.
He's a humble fellow, wasn't he?
Oh. Hey, I don't want you anywhere near the medicine chest.
But you said I wasn't here. Find anything?
Yeah. Healthalizer high energy formula powder, 100% organic, all natural ingredients, take 3 times daily.
Is that all?
No, there's more. There's Healthalizer shaving lotion, Healthalizer vitamins, Healthalizer deodorant. You know, I don't see one prescription drug. I don't see any genuine medication for that, man. What have you got?
Conway's bedside reading. His entire life story and news clippings from the first diaper until the nose bite. Somebody's here. A red Humvee. You okay?
Am I okay? Look what you've done!
I think I saw whose car that was.
Well, good for you. I need proof of insurance!
You know, even in high school, this Conway was an exceptional player.
Mm-hmm. And an exceptional jerk. He deliberately hammered an opponent into the basket post during a game. Cracked the poor kid's skull open.
Well, you broke Tommy Taylor's arm when you tackled him in the Malibu High playoffs. You know, accidents happen in sports, especially at this age.
Yeah, but you won't find Tommy Taylor in my scrapbook. It's not something I'm proud of. Conway's got every injury but his own in here.
You got a point. Remember when you caught the fly ball with your nose?
Every time I look in the mirror.
Hey, guys, I ran some tests on the health formula I found at Conway's home.
Let me guess. Sucrose, fructose, vitamins, minerals, and amino acids.
Good, but you left out one ingredient.
Fiber.
Clarithromycin. It's as though somebody smashed up the pills and laced it in the powder.
That's no accidental drug interaction. That's murder. And Jesse's the weapon.
Where's Jesse now?
Well, remember I told you I was at the house alone and that I lost the intruder because my car got cut off?
Yeah?
It was Jesse who cut me off.
Jesse was with you?
Actually, he was there when I arrived.
You realize how this looks. Now someone can argue that Jesse stole the prescription and spiked the vitamin mix to make it look like murder instead of malpractice.
Well, Steve, what was I supposed to do? Physically subdue him?
No, but when I find him, I might. Where is he?
I don't know. He drove off, but he did say he had an idea who the intruder was.
nice to me, I'll teach you how to rub two sticks together, make a fire.
Pretty cocky for a guy with the muscle tone of a jello mold. I have something for you.
No, don't hurt me.
Take this with a glass of milk 3 times a day. With a little aerobics and weight training, the next time I choke you, you might have 30 to 40 seconds more before you pass out.
Next time, huh?
Isn't she great? Stallone with Hooters.
Just what the world needs more of.
Yeah. Oh, right now she's my personal trainer and bodyguard, but she is going to be a major star.
Ken's developing a Hercules movie for me.
Yeah, you bet your abs, baby. And, you know, her health formula is going to make her the Mrs. Fields of fitness.
Really? Well, you know, I'm thrilled for the both of you, really. But don't you think that going to jail for stealing Conway's MVP trophy and for nearly choking me to death is going to kind of put a crimp in things?
Conway owed me $500,000 in commissions. Now that he's dead, maybe this trophy will help me get back a little piece of it. You know, I'll probably never see the rest. I'm the real victim here.
If you and Conway were on the outs, then how come his shelves are filled with this Healthalyzer mix?
Because it's a superior product, and it tastes great.
That's right. All my clients, the entire galaxy of NBA superstars are using it.
And I'm sure they all wanted to endorse it, except for Conway. Boy, that's enough reasons to hate the guy. Maybe even enough to want him dead.
Except I'm not the doctor that poisoned him. No offense.
If we lower the prices any further on those houses, we might as well give them away. Yeah, well, I don't care what those other developments charge. Bella Vista County Estates is a prestige address. We spent more furnishing our models than they spent building theirs. Well, you think hard on updating your resume, Jimmy. You got a lot of guts coming down here.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't important. We found clarithromycin in Conway's health drink.
So you just proved our case?
Well, the antibiotic comes in pill form. If Dr. Gelbman gave Conway a prescription, why didn't we find a pill container? Why would he mix it in his vitamin shake?
Maybe Conway didn't like to swallow pills. What difference does it make? Your doctor's incompetence killed him.
The thing is, if Jesse's right, it could be that Conway didn't even know he was taking it himself.
Why would anybody spike his vitamins with antibiotics?
Why, indeed, especially when it's lethal. That's what I'm trying to find out. I'm asking you to drop the suit against Jesse, just till I find out what happened.
I'll tell you what happened. I lost my headline player, and now my team, which was worth $100 million, probably won't sell for a quarter of that.
Oh, I see. You were counting on that sale to offset some of your real estate losses. And that drug test would show potential buyers that the team was clean. You know, it's a good thing you insured Conway, because now you can keep the team and settle with your creditors.
What are you implying?
Nothing at all. Just relieved that you came out of this thing on your feet. I intend to do the same thing for Jesse.
I'm just fooling around.
Trying out your hook shot?
Yeah.
You should work on your crossover dribble.
Cross what? I don't think I could ever do that.
Well, most of the time, he can't either.
It's okay, come on. Come on, it's okay.
Commander, don't you like cats?
His habit. Conway was allergic to him. I was supposed to keep him out.
I didn't know basketball drew cats.
Oh, it's all the popcorn and the pretzels and the hot dogs. And it brings rats. So Mr. Clark got cats to kill him.
Most people use poison.
Oh, Mr. Clark doesn't care what other people do. He does what he thinks is best.
I have noticed that, all right.
Most people wouldn't even consider hiring a guy with cerebral palsy, but Mr. Clark knew it was the right thing to do.
Well, I sure hope the new owner feels the same way about it.
Mr. Clark would never sell the Mustangs.
I hope you're right about that. But you know, you ought to take a look around just in case.
Well, I guess I'll have to find somebody else with Mr. Clark's courage. Got any job openings for an orderly who moves slow but works hard?
Tell you what, if it comes down to that, give me a call. All right.
Watch us play?
Hi, Howie. No, I'm taking one last shot at convincing David Clark not to sue poor Jesse.
Yeah, pity what's happening to him. I kind of like the guy, you know?
Yeah. Hey, listen. Maybe you'd use your new influence to help me.
My influence?
Well, yeah. I mean, with Desmond gone, you're the new star of the team.
I've always been the star on this team.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Howie. All you hear is Desmond Conway. I guess I just assumed.
Des was a freak show, you know? I mean, he got all the airtime.
And you got the endorsements, too. I read he had a $50 million shoe contract. Well, wasn't that the commercial you were doing one time?
Yeah. Say hello to the little guy for me.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Something wrong?
I think I locked my keys in that car.
You need a hand?
No, I'll take a cab back home and get the extra set. I'm a half an hour from here.
Why don't you hold these?
What are you going to do?
A little trick I kind of picked up as a kid, you know?
That's amazing.
I guess I'm out of practice. Took a little longer than it used to.
How long did it take you to break into Jesse's car and smash those blood vials, Howie?
What are you talking about?
You're jittery. You can't stand still.
Guess that's my electric personality.
You're addicted to pain pills, Howie. That would have showed up on those blood tests. You got all the symptoms. How'd you get hooked?
Guess it was a practice session before the start of last season. Conway hit me when I was in the air. I just came down too hard on my knee.
Your own teammate. Must have hated him.
Started taking the pills for the pain. Then I just started inventing pain so I could keep taking it, you know? Then I just stopped pretending. Look, you're not going to tell Clark about the pills, are you?
Not if you want to quit. These people can help you, Howie. Quietly.
Thanks.
Got them all along, what do you know? Did Dr. Gelman ever do anything for these people besides prescribe drugs?
As far as I can see, they were a healthy bunch. There was an outbreak of strep throat about a month ago, but other than that, nothing.
Well, there's not even a hint of preventative medicine anywhere in here. Even the slightest injury results in drugs.
Huh. Okay, so Dr. Geldman was sloppy. At least nobody died while he was there.
Jesse, there's only a few allergy medicines that don't cause drowsiness. Any doctor would have prescribed exactly the same thing.
Well, how would the killer know that Conway would need allergy relief at the right time?
You still have the clothes that Conway had on when he died?
I sure do. They're in my path lab.
Well, I think that we're going to find the other half of the weapon right there. Uh-huh. Just exactly as I thought. There's cat dander all over Conway's clothes.
And not just the ones he was wearing. I checked out the clothes in his locker, and they were covered, too.
And somebody put it there deliberately to make sure he had an allergic reaction.
Probably the same person who put the clarithromycin in the health formula.
That's a safe assumption.
Yeah, we'll save for the guy who did it, because we still don't know who that is. I got a hearing tomorrow.
Jesse, Dad's been looking all over for you. Your hearing starts in less than an hour.
Yeah, it slipped my mind entirely.
Sorry I bothered you.
The truth is, it's the only thing I've been thinking about. Oh, man, I'm so scared.
Is it worse than the time you were infected with a genetically altered smallpox?
I was the victim of an infection I had no control over. That's totally different.
You've been in tight spots before. You always manage to come out all right.
At those times, it wasn't my fault.
It's not your fault this time, Jeff.
Yeah, but what if I missed it? Huh? I mean, what if that page was in the chart and I didn't see it? What if Conway mashed up the antibiotics and put it into his health formula?
You really believe that's what happened?
No, but maybe I'm just fooling myself. Maybe this is just my subconscious protecting my conscience from some horrible truth that I can't bear to face.
I thought you gave up watching soap operas for lunch.
It's either that or Barnaby Jones reruns. Whatever happened to Mark Shearer?
You didn't miss the page, Jesse. It wasn't there when you looked. Conway was murdered. You were set up.
But, you know, right now, that's just your theory. I mean, all I got is my word against theirs.
But you got something going for you that they don't. The truth.
Sounds to me like somebody's been watching those Barnaby Jones reruns at lunch.
Did I sound like Mark Shearer?
Oh, yeah.
Always liked Mark Shearer.
Oh, he's a talented man.
Mr. Ryder, what is your recommendation to the board?
I believe it is in the best interest of our patients to release Dr. Travis from his obligations to Community General.
Mr. Chairman, I think it's a little soon to be making any decisions about Dr. Travis' future. I mean, certainly not based on the information we have. Right at the moment, we don't have all the facts yet.
We know enough. Dr. Travis prescribed terfetidine to a patient who was already taking clarithromycin. A first-year med student wouldn't make that kind of mistake.
Jesse didn't.
It says very clearly in Conway's chart that he was taking clarithromycin.
That notation wasn't in the file when Jesse read it.
So what we have here is a file folder on one side against Dr. Travis's word on the other. You'll both have to do better than that.
Last month, an event occurred that almost forced the LA Mustangs to cancel a game. Can you tell us what that event was?
Some kind of bug hit everyone from the towel boy to me. Looked like half the team was going to be too sick to play.
And what did you have?
Dr. Gelman said it was strep throat.
And what did the team physician prescribe for all of you to treat this illness?
Clarithromycin?
A prescription noted in almost every employee and player's chart, including Desmond Conway's.
The L.A. Mustangs did play that game, though, didn't they?
Yes, we beat Chicago by 20 points that night.
And who scored half those points?
Desmond Conway.
As a matter of fact, that was one of his best games of the season. That's pretty amazing for a man who supposedly had strep throat.
The guy was a superstar. Now you know why.
I am dead.
No, he's just getting warmed up.
I'll be right. Oh, sorry. 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 Sorry.
We have a moment, please.
Sorry. Score another point for our team.
Jesse, nobody blames you for being nervous. Jesse, I want you to go somewhere.
You're kicking me out of my own hearing?
I want you to go find Dwayne, the team gopher.
Dwayne the Gopher? What do you want him for?
To save your neck. That Dwayne was there when you did the blood test, and he witnessed the fight between Lanier and Conway, right?
Right.
Then go get him down here as fast as you can to testify for you right away.
Okay, I'll tie him down and stick him in my trunk if I have to.
Doctor, will be back in just a moment. He asked me to continue on for him, if I may, on his behalf. I'd like to call Dr. Amanda Bentley to the stand, if I may. She serves with the medical examiner's office. Maybe she could explain her findings.
Thank you, Mr. Clark.
What am I supposed to say?
As much as you can for as long as you can. Dr. Bentley, your autopsy showed that Conway died of cardiogenic shock caused by an interaction between terfenadine and clarithromycin.
Yes.
Did you ever locate the prescription for that antibiotic or even the actual pills in the possession of Mr. Conway?
No.
Well, how then was it administered?
It was ground up in a health formula he presumably took each morning.
Mm-hmm. Now, is that a standard way to administer that kind of medicine or any kind of medicine?
Absolutely not. How can you monitor the dosage if the pills are ground up in a wheat germ vitamin powder?
So it's almost as if somebody had spiked that health drink without his knowledge, would you say?
That would be my guess.
Her guess. Now, when you examined his medical records, did you find any pre-existing medical conditions?
Only a problem with allergies, particularly to cats.
Cats. So it would be safe to say that if he had an allergy attack, he might have been given terfenadine by a doctor. And if the doctor or Mr. Conway didn't know that he was on the antibiotic.
It could kill him.
Thank you.
But you don't actually know if Conway put the antibiotic in his health stuff himself, do you?
I don't know.
In fact, this whole scenario is a hypothesis. There are no real facts to back it up.
I wouldn't say that.
Of course you wouldn't. Thank you.
If I may, I'd like to ask Dwayne Roberts to come up and answer a few questions for us.
Oh, come on. How long does this charade have to go on? I mean, we are talking about a medical issue here. What possible insight can the Towboy provide? No offense.
None taken.
I beg the indulgence of the board. Just take a moment or two.
You have a moment then, but that's all, Dr. Sloan. Our patience is wearing thin here. Thank you, Dr. Bentley.
Howie, man. Dwayne, thanks for coming down to help us out.
No problem.
Dwayne, what is your job?
I keep the locker rooms clean, and I run errands, and I do the laundry, and I get Gatorade and towels for the players.
Shoo away the cats?
Whatever they ask me to do, I do. My job description is pretty loose.
You're one of the few people who has the run of the entire facility, including the players' lockers, right?
Me and Mr. Clark.
You like basketball?
I'm not in the job because I like cleaning toilets.
Would you like to play?
With cerebral palsy, I'm just happy to be able to walk in a straight line. Playing basketball isn't even a possibility for me.
But it was once, wasn't it?
Never. Cerebral palsy is something you're born with. You should know that.
I do.
Dr. Sloan.
Cerebral palsy is a disorder that affects the entire body, not just half the body. That's usually caused by stroke, possibly a head injury, like the one you got in high school when Desmond Conway slammed you against the backboard post.
It's not me. It's not even my name.
If you had cerebral palsy, you couldn't have blocked that ball the way you did. Desmond Conway did more than hurt you, didn't he? He destroyed your future, stole your dreams.
You've got the wrong person. My right arm has always been stronger. I've been working on it for years.
As a matter of fact, Wayne, even without that accident, you'd have never made pro. I mean, you were okay, but you weren't great. You didn't have the talent and the skill that Conway had. I mean, even back then, he was extraordinary. You were just playing. Conway lived that game. I mean, those moves came to him as naturally as breathing. He was.
No better than me! The only reason
got where he was instead of me was because he took me out. He assassinated me.
So you assassinated him. You had strep throat. That's where you got the antibiotic that you put in his drink. And you had access not only to the lockers, but to the files. Nobody knew more about his allergies than you did.
That's right. I took this job so I could get close to him. I exaggerated my illness. And you know what? I didn't even have to. I worked this stinking locker room for 2 years, and you know what? He didn't ever recognize my face. He didn't remember the face of a man whose life he destroyed.
You set up that drug interaction. You altered the charge, too, didn't you?
It's all about their getting all the acclaim, the women, the endorsements. That should have been me. And it would have been me. But he took it. He stole it from me.
So you stole a career from Jesse, huh?
It was the only way. Oh, God. Oh, God, I'm sorry.
I recommend that Dr. Travis remain on the staff of this hospital and that no mention of this be made in his file.
Your recommendation is accepted, and this hearing is over.
Where the heck's the doctor? I'm dying here. Oh, it's fatal, right? Would you come to measure me for a slab in the morgue?
What's wrong?
I can't stop throwing up. I think I got the Black Death or the Red Death or one of those major colored deaths.
Well, maybe it's food poisoning.
No, that's not possible. All I had to eat was some of my Healthalizer meal packets.
Let's put him on an IV, saline, sodium, and potassium, 5 milligrams promazine, 0.6 milligrams atropine.
And, you know, the Chemicomi Indians, they used to eat this stuff all the time in their sacred rituals.
Well, tell me, have you ever seen one of these Indians afterwards?
No, they all disappeared like 3 or 4 million years ago.
And you may have just discovered why.
Gee, the little stick drawings on their caves were so healthy looking. Hey, you know, maybe I could market this as a diet program.
Amanda, you been hiding from me?
Yes, but suddenly you seem like the better alternative.
I'll take that as a compliment.
No, wait, doctor, you know, I can still get you in on a very lucrative sub-distributor.
And I'd appreciate it if you could rush the Hope Street autopsies.
Oh, but I was planning on taking my time, savoring every last moment. But since this is such a...
What happened to you?
Hey.
I was playing a little half-court with the guys.
I'm sorry, I didn't even see him. I was just dribbling down the court. I had no idea I was bouncing the ball off your head.
No idea. Well, that was my strategy. And I bet you didn't even notice I stole the ball from you.
Not until he dropped you through the basket.
Yeah, well, it's still 2 points for me. I had possession. You guys don't even know the rules.
We know the rules. You're the one in the wheelchair.
Oh, what do we have?
Female, passed out at her gym, no ID, mid-20s.
23, and I'm Mindy Yates.
No sign of concussion or cyanosis, possible seizure.
I told them I don't have seizures. It's nothing.
Well, look, I would hardly call passing out nothing.
I just didn't get enough to drink.
Has this ever happened to you before? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's get it back up here. Start her on IV, saline, push, nurse, toxin light, stat. No pulse. All right, we got a complete EMZ, get a crash card. Full arrest, heading in front of the one. Clear.
Still no pulse.
Right, another 100 milligrams lidocaine and amp of epi.
Yes, doctor. She's been flatlined for 10 minutes.
All right. Let's call it. Time of death, 12:46.
I hope I wasn't overstepping, doctor.
No, you were right. It's just, it's amazing. Someone in this shape goes like that.
Mark, why are we exercising? It's a vicious cycle.
I know. It's the same way with me. The more I exercise, the more I eat.
No, I meant now that I'm divorced, I don't have a social life because I can't find a babysitter. And I can't find a babysitter because I don't have a social life. Uh-oh. Nancy Stewart.
Who is she again?
Hospital information director. Just pretend you don't see her. Maybe she won't bother us.
Well, I can't do that.
Dr. Sloan? What is she? Wow, look at you. I can't believe what marvelous shape you're in. You look like you could go on forever.
Well, thank you, Nancy. That's very flattering.
And we had a wonderful idea to promote the hospital. A fitness video for seniors. Dr. Barnett was going to do it, but he broke his leg on the first shot. But you would be the perfect person to demonstrate safe exercise.
Oh, what? That's a wonderful idea, but Nancy, I'm awfully busy.
It won't take long, just an hour at 4 this afternoon to start with.
Well, okay.
Oh, thank you. Great. I'll see you then, Doctor, right back here. You can't say no to anybody, can you?
I can't, too.
Can you babysit for me on Saturday?
Saturday. Ah, what time?
See?
Oh, very funny.
Hey, I heard you had a tough morning.
23-year-old female goes into full arrest. The EMT said that she seemed fine in the ambulance.
Woman her age and her shape. The only logical explanation would be an underlying cardiomyopathy. I'll put a rush on the autopsy.
Thank you, I'd appreciate that.
Now, do I have enough to give notification to the next of kin?
No, her stuff is at the Vault Gym. I'll get it on my way home.
Okay, Vault Gym is in West Hollywood. You live in Venice.
I'll take the long way home. Do you know where Mindy was when she passed out?
Who could keep up with Mindy? She used the entire gym. Weight room, racquetball, Nautilus, aerobics, pool, hot tubs. Join now, and you will get the entire elite package. Total physical, custom weight training, free consultations with our dietitian, and a complete set of Volt sweats, hat, and swimsuit.
How much is a membership?
$1,200. Man on premises.
You get out of here, you
That's all there is, but Lane will be able to tell you what happened. She was with Mindy. Just saw her in the weight room, red outfit, great pecs.
Okay, well, thanks.
You betcha. You sure you don't want me to get you anything else from in there?
Mindy passed out during a set of stomach crunches.
Was she okay before that?
She did say she felt dizzy, a little achy. Nothing serious. She pushed right through it. I'll give Mindy credit. She never whined.
Well, now, why didn't you try to stop her?
I'm a personal trainer. That's what people pay me for, to get the most out of their bodies. People need to be pushed.
You're certainly in good shape.
Mindy and I were the same types physically. We were always up for the same modeling jobs. I must have lost half a dozen assignments to her.
Well, now, why Mindy and not you?
No matter how hard I worked, Mindy always had an edge physically. Whatever her secret was, she sure wasn't telling me.
So, are you saying that she was taking something?
Some freaks around here are known to blow as much as $1,000 a week on supplements.
Wow. Did she take anything today?
Actually, I did see her get something from Marco. He's the guy who pushes performance enhancers around here. You know, vitamin B12, beta blockers, designer proteins, enzymes.
This guy Marco, is he around?
Yeah, he's the guy in the gray sleeveless t-shirt. He was just here.
Hey! Pardon me, sir.
My first day off in a month, and you put me out of a movie for a death notification?
Hey, it was either that or breaking and entering, and the landlady wouldn't let me in without you.
Well, now I understand your interest in her.
Hey, that has nothing to do with it. Look at this. A couple of medical bills from the Denell clinic. I wonder what was wrong with her.
Nah, not unless it's in plain sight. Just in case it was a crime. Will you look at this stuff? Mega bodybuilder formula.
Diromax. Low sodium soy.
Huh.
Boy, for a health nut, she sure wasn't fussy about what she put in her body.
Is any of this stuff dangerous?
Well, alone, no, but in combination, maybe.
Yeah, well, this stuff is. Human growth hormone.
That's an anabolic steroid. It's great for building muscle mass, but hell on the internal organs.
Here's her address book. What was her last name? Yates?
Yates. Hey, look at that. A message.
I know.
Well, aren't we going to listen to it?
No, you're not. To do so would constitute an illegal search. Well, here's her parents' number. It's in Little Rock.
Well, I don't get this. How come you're allowed to look through that book, but we can't play back her message?
Yeah, this is in plain sight. That is not. It's an invasion of privacy without a warrant.
Oh, the law. Very complex, I forget. Well, let me ask you this. What if someone, not a cop, but someone like a doctor, were to accidentally... Oops. I mean, what then?
Then a cop might strangle him.
Mindy, Marco, I expect to get paid today, lady. All right? Vote Jim, 10 o'clock. And this time it better be everything.
That's him. That's the guy I've been telling you about, the guy who's been dealing all these supplements.
Marco, huh?
Marco.
Marco.
Cut. Oh, Dr. Sloan, that was great. All right, guys, let's get over here and get a different angle. Like this. Okay, tight down there.
The lights have to be right in your face like that?
All right, Dr. Sloan, stretch number 9, the lumbar stretch.
All
right, run! We're rolling. And action.
Okay, now this next movement, you have to be very, very careful with this one. The left foot over the right leg. You're gonna twist. I want you to do it very slowly and very carefully. Very slowly come around. Now don't go too far. You go as far as you can, but if you go too far, you could throw your back out like I just did.
Oh. Are you all right?
I'm fine. I always prefer like this.
Don't cut.
Don't touch.
Can somebody find a doctor?
Yeah, a psychiatrist would be a good idea.
Hey, Marco?
Yo.
Hey, I'm Steve. I'm the guy that paged you.
Oh, hey, what can I do for you?
You can turn around and put your hands in the car. Ah, now, Marco, what's a big guy like you need with a little gun like this?
I have a permit for it, all right?
What about this? I'll tell you what, Marco. You tell me what you gave Mindy this morning, or I go on a scavenger hunt.
Tryptophan. Okay? It's a harmless amino acid. Give us some nausea. That's it. Look, Mindy owed me a lot of money, okay? She had a bad habit, and I threw a scare into her. She paid everything off this morning.
Marco, you better hope that this isn't the stuff that killed her.
I threw it out doing a fitness tape.
Hi.
Any luck tracking down Marco?
Oh, yeah, I found him all right. He was selling bottles of human growth hormone, identical to the one we found in Mindy's apartment.
Any idea how long Mindy been on the steroids?
Well, according to Marco, she wasn't. But I trust him about as far as I could bench press him.
The symptoms that Mindy's personal trainer described fit steroid overdose. Muscle ache, nausea.
But that's not what killed her. I got Mindy Yates' tox screens and blood chems back. They all tested negative. She was completely clean.
Well, if this isn't a drug reaction, what are we looking at?
A woman who's 43% synthetic. I'll start at the top and work our way down. The autopsy revealed she had eyelid and eyebrow augmentation, minor nose job, facial microsuction, surgical and collagen lip enhancement. She also had an artificial beauty mark, waist and ankle liposuction, laser skin resurfacing to rough areas at the back of the feet. She had chin, breast, and gluteal implants.
Wow, nobody's perfect.
Well, it looked like she had a pretty good start on it. What part of this body is actually Mindy?
The sweat under her arms. Hold this. To truly appreciate her commitment, look over here. You see, less than 72 hours ago, Mindy Yates had cheek implants.
She was out exercising for 4 hours this morning. What kind of a doctor wouldn't caution her against that?
And if she had surgery, how come there's not a mark on her?
Well, incisions for cheek implants are done from the inside the mouth. But judging from the redness in her cheeks, I'd say Mindy had some kind of an infection.
Oh, you're right. Her sutures were badly infected.
That explains those bills we found from the Donnell Clinic. They must do plastic surgery.
Mm-hmm. In a big way. Elaine Donnell's a local surgeon who wrote a bestseller. Used that notoriety to open a clinic. You're going to report the cause of death as massive systemic infection?
The blood culture came back positive for bacteria, but I am going to do further analysis. Right now, that's going to be my preliminary determination.
You know, judging from the rate and the toxicity of the infection and the number of surgeries, I'd say there's something seriously wrong at that clinic.
Are you saying criminally wrong?
For somebody this young and in this good a health to succumb to that kind of an infection is just poor medicine. It's negligent homicide, Steve. Listen, are those real?
Of course not. First time? But don't worry. Elaine's a genius with breasts. If she can do mine 3 times, no reason why she can't fix yours.
3 times?
Well, the first time I had silicone, 34 Bs for the role of Nurse Jan on MD. But for Aquahunt, I went with the saline, up to 38C. I'd keep them. But I just got Madame Curie, the miniseries, and my agent says she's not a 38C kind of madam. If you know what I mean. Doctors, please come in. Dr. Sloan?
Thank you.
Dr. Bentley, please. So, what can I do for you?
Doctor, we want to talk to you about some plastic surgery.
Your nose. Of course we can help. You know, the awful truth is it's an ageist world out there. Every doctor's expected to look like George Clooney these days.
Actually, I did read your book.
You did?
Yes. You claim in here that in 2 days you can take 20 years off a man's face.
It's true. Men hold their age in 3 places. Around the eyes, forehead, chin.
So, if I gave you a week, I could wind up being 16 years old again, huh?
Make all those same mistakes again? I don't think so. We're more concerned with the mistakes you're making now. Excuse me? How do you justify doing a dozen different cosmetic surgeries on a 23-year-old woman like Mindy Yates? I don't have to. It was her choice.
I think what Dr. Bentley's trying to say is that Mindy Yates seemed awfully pretty to start with.
Well, you think so. I think so. But she didn't. Whose opinion matters most? You could have refused to do the surgeries. I don't see that that is any of your business. I'm not hearing any complaints from Mindy. Because she's dead. She died in the ER yesterday at Community General. How?
Septic infection.
Bacteria she picked up during surgery in your OR.
Or, you know, possibly somewhere else. You see, the thing is, we know so little about plastic surgery. We really need your expertise to help us narrow down the causes.
Of course. Dr. Sloan, if there is anything that I or any of my staff can do to help you, would you please let me know?
Certainly.
You could start by showing us your OR. My OR is booked solid until 8 o'clock this evening.
Of course, you're welcome to have the run of the clinic until that time.
Thank you. About my nose.
Your nose. Frankly, I wouldn't touch it. I think it gives you character.
Thank you.
This is what we call our Vision Imaging Center. Now, this is where we show our patients the range of procedures available and how they might look afterward. Now, we take their picture with a digital camera, we download it to the software, apply morphing techniques to show, for example, how a nose job might improve facial balance.
What, you think there's something wrong with my nose?
No, I didn't say that, sir. It's just an example.
Well, I mean, do you think it needs work?
Of course he does. I'm sure he thinks all noses need a little fixing, don't you, Doctor?
Well, my job is just to make people feel better about themselves. I mean, if I can do that without surgery, even better.
What about me?
Sir, my father has the biggest nose in Arkansas. I wouldn't take a millimeter off of it. If you ask me, character comes from the small imperfections that make us unique.
Well, if that's the way you feel, then what are you doing working here?
What every doctor does, alleviating suffering, healing wounds, making people feel whole again.
Did you know Mindy Yates?
I saw her for the first time in OR. I was supposed to assist on her surgery. As soon as I walked in, I was hit by this wave of nausea, so I'd asked Dr. Shermer to cover for me.
Did you come down with anything?
I thought I did, but after an hour or two, I was fine. Must have been that third burrito at lunch.
Hi, I'm Dr. Shermer. I assisted on Mindy Yates' surgery, and I thought you'd like the details.
Yes, that'd be very helpful.
Right. The implants were Celastic. The surgery lasted 39 minutes. The patient went into recovery at 1:46 and left at 2:20. And, the procedure actually went very well indeed.
Just 34 minutes in recovery.
Well, yes, pretty quick, but...
You don't have that conveyor belt going yet.
Look, Dr. Dinell prides herself on using the latest surgical tools and procedures so that patients suffer the least amount of post-operative discomfort as possible.
You see, most of our patients lead very active lives. They don't want to be sidelined a minute longer than necessary.
Speaking of time, we are due in OR right now. Excuse us.
Thank you.
Well, you fall asleep around here, you're liable to wake up with a tummy tuck.
You were going to say nose job, but yes, you were too.
Tummy tuck.
Biggest nose in Arkansas. What does that
I
mean?
don't know. The results came back from Mindy's blood work.
Pseudomonas. Just the type of virulent bacteria you expected. Does the clinic have its own blood lab?
Yes, and I'm sure that's where it was cultured. Lax procedures was probably the reason why I ended up in the OR.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to call a friend of mine in State Board and request a spot inspection right away.
No. I have filled out enough forms. I told you I am Julia Brush, and I'm here to collect Mindy Yates.
I'm sorry, but we have rules. I can't release her to someone who's not a relative without proper authorization.
I am her best friend. Her mother is dead. Her father is in a home. I have a letter. I've shown it to you twice.
I'm sorry.
I have flown 2,000 miles. I have crossed 3 time zones. And if you don't bring her out to me right now, there's going to be another corpse.
Oh, it's okay. You are right. Nurse, this is all we need right now.
Finally, someone human, even if you are a doctor. So can I have my friend, please, now?
Yeah. Why don't we go check with Dr. Bentley? She's our medical examiner. Although it may be a bit of a delay. See, there's an investigation pending right now.
Investigation? Why?
We think Mindy may have died of medical negligence.
That's doctor talk for, oops, I killed someone.
We have to determine whether it was the clinic or the plastic surgeon's fault. That's why I can't release her yet.
Mindy had plastic surgery? For what? Mindy was born perfect. She had the kind of looks that made other girls think about having surgery.
This wasn't her first surgery, Miss Brush. How well did you know Mindy?
We've been best friends since we were kids. I don't understand.
Well, maybe it was the world that she lived in. Acting and modeling, that can be very competitive.
She underwent at least a dozen procedures.
A dozen? That can't be. What does this city do to people?
My courthouse search showed that the Dinell Clinic was a defendant in 13 cases. not one of which ever went to trial. They were settled by non-disclosure agreements.
Well, she's a best-selling author, you know. She's a setup for any nuisance suits. You know, I don't agree with her very much, but I don't think she's a sloppy doctor. Something wrong somewhere.
Yeah, patient dies. Dr. Sherman just quit.
Sherman quit? Maybe we better find out why.
The Experience Society is remarkable, really. See, we provide plastic and reconstructive surgery for burn patients, amputees, victims of traumatic injury, and make it available virtually free of charge to those who just couldn't afford it otherwise.
Certainly not how things worked at the Donnell Clinic. Not as lucrative.
No, but it's an opportunity to do some cutting-edge work. Yeah, the kind that most plastic surgeons only dream about.
That's inspiring, Doctor. But are we supposed to believe that this career move has nothing to do with Mindy Yates' death?
Look, this is something I've been thinking of doing for some time. And I never intended to spend my professional life doing suctions on spoiled Beverly Hills 16-year-olds.
Working at Asperian may make you feel better until somebody else at the Donnell Clinic dies.
We know about the lawsuits, Doctor. We also know about the way the Donnell Clinic settled them.
Do you really think that Elaine Donnell let me go without making me sign a non-disclosure agreement?
And if you broke it?
Well, I can forget about the kitchen remodel my wife and I are doing for starters.
Well, it's that, or you'll be occupying a 9-by-7 cell. Because I'll make sure that you're brought up in charges as an accessory to a negligent homicide.
If you just be patient, we'll be with you in a moment. Why don't you have a seat? Please, sit down.
I don't know. Sit down.
What's going on, Doctor?
I don't know. But I'm beginning to get a pretty good idea. What makes you think you have the right to come in here like this?
It's not a right, Doctor. It's a responsibility, and not a pleasant one, believe me.
Just something you need to do so you can sleep at night.
Something like that, yeah.
Because no patient of yours ever picks up an infection in the OR.
Because a young girl died needlessly. That's the only reason we're here.
Really? And if Mindy Yates had died after complications from a routine appendectomy, would you still be here?
Hey, Steve, look at this. It's blood.
I take it that's not a good thing.
Not on an instrument that should have been sterilized.
You find anything else?
Where should I start? How about in the blood lab right next to the OR?
Sounds convenient.
It is for the bacteria. These two rooms should not share the same ventilation system, let alone the same door.
But what you found have caused Mindy Yates' death?
You know what I think, Dr. Sloan? You don't like the kind of medicine I practice, and you're trying to put me out of business
I
because
don't like the idea of performing unnecessary surgery on people simply because they're willing to pay.
Unnecessary according to whom, Doctor?
That I can't do anything about, but when your people start dying...
One patient, Dr. Sloan. One tragic death that may or may not have resulted from a procedure she chose to have performed here.
You don't feel the slightest responsibility, do you?
I am not the person who puts sculpted bodies on the cover of every magazine and calls it beauty. I am not the person who pays actresses $15 million to show off their surgically enhanced breasts. I just helped Mindy Yates become what she wanted.
A corpse.
Detective Sloan, how much longer is this inspection going to take?
It's over now.
Good. If you would like to debate this further, book us a date on Oprah. Until then, I'm busy. Okay, let's all go back to work, everyone. This is over.
By order of the County Medical Examiner's Office, this clinic is officially closed.
This is all a terrible misunderstanding. If you could all just be patient a few more minutes, I'll have it all cleared up. Or my attorney will.
You can call him from the police station.
I have a full slate of surgeries scheduled for today, and I intend to perform every single one of them.
You won't be doing any cutting today, Doctor, unless you can do it wearing these bracelets. Dr. Elaine Donnell, you're under arrest for the negligent homicide of your patient, Mindy Yates. Take her away and read her rights. What's the matter?
You know, there's so much bacteria in this place. There ought to be a lot more sick people than there are.
Maybe that's where all those lawsuits came from.
You know, it's hard for me to believe that someone as intelligent as Dr. Donnell would allow this kind of unsanitary condition.
Well, she won't be doing it anymore. Thanks to you. Thanks to me.
The address is CBS. Welcome home.
We'll have to hold on to Mindy's body at least until the inquest.
No, I understand. Actually, I came back because I wanted to apologize. I was pretty upset yesterday, and then hearing about Mindy's surgeries,
People can become addicted to it.
Yeah, she always was a perfectionist. I guess I lost a part of her even before this.
Hey. Hi.
Do you have a crick in your back?
Oh, yeah, I threw it out the other day.
Well, you know, I can help you out if you like. My Uncle Bert taught me this move.
I don't think I'm familiar with the Uncle Bert method. She knows what she's doing.
Yes or no?
Well. Oh. Hey, that worked. That's great. Who are you?
I'm Julia Brush.
Oh, yes, Mindy's friend, the,
Doctor hater. But I'm not, really. I just had a bad experience with one. And unfortunately, he was my fiancé.
Oh, that explains it.
Partly. He did a stomach bypass on a woman at his clinic. And when things went wrong, he panicked. By the time he got her to the hospital, the poor woman had died.
Oh, hearing that, I understand why you mistrust doctors.
I hope that we've gained some of your trust back.
Well, you have. That's why I wanted to come back and apologize and ask if there's anything I can do to help.
As a matter of fact, there is something you can do for us and for Mindy. Address the inquest tomorrow?
Without any family, Mindy needs an advocate. A living, breathing reminder that Dr. Donnell put profit before people.
I'd be more than happy to. Is there anything in particular I need to know?
We can discuss it over dinner. Or lunch.
Well, Dr. Travis, I'd like that very much.
Jesse.
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 I'm sorry it's come to this, but it's best for the patients and the clinic that we close down now.
Well, if you knew there was a problem, why didn't you say something?
Well, it's no excuse, but I've only been here a short time. And Elaine is intimidating. Just wish I could have insisted on some changes before it came to this.
Well, answering the summons to appear at the inquest is a start, but what about you? Where will you go?
I'll land on my feet. A guy with a medical degree can always work somewhere. I just wish there was some way to repair the damage to the family.
You can start with an apology to Julia Brush.
Who's Julia Brush?
She was Mindy's best friend. And she'll be there tomorrow. And I'm sure she'd appreciate if at least one doctor took responsibility for what happened to her best friend.
I'd be happy to. It's the least I can do.
Well, you won't let me valet park. Can I at least walk you back to your hotel?
Jesse, if I wanted you to walk me back, I would have let you park.
Okay, I get it.
After the inquest, I want to take Mindy's body home. I owe it to her parents and to her and to myself. She was a dear friend to me at a time when I really needed one. But if I let this go any further today, going home is going to be really hard.
Really?
Really. I had a great time today.
So did I.
Fine.
That was the nicest kiss-off I have ever had.
Female in her 20s in acute hypovolemic shock, suspected torn femoral, type cross, start a second IV, wide open plasmate.
Go, Trauma 1.
Hey, anything new on Julia?
No, she's still on assisted breathing and comatose. Doesn't look good.
If only I'd been there.
You were there. If it weren't for you, she never would have made it.
I didn't walk her to her door. I didn't see the driver. I didn't even get the whole license plate.
No, but you got enough.
You found the car?
A black Explorer was reported stolen last night. Found it abandoned in a parking lot about a mile from Julia's hotel.
Wow, so whoever stole the car must have dumped it right after they hit Julia.
Yeah, it looks that way.
Poor Julia. I mean, first Mindy, and then this accident.
Accident? What makes you think it was an accident?
Well, I mean, just because two awful things happen to two friends in the same week doesn't mean that they have to be connected.
No, they don't have to be, but in my experience, they usually are. Just, I haven't made the connection yet.
I graduated from Vanderbilt Medical School in the fall of 1991, sir. I did my surgical residency at St. Edward Mercy in Little Rock. And I got my surgical diploma in 1995 from the American Plastic and Reconstructive Board. And I joined the Donnell Clinic last November.
The on-site swabs done by the health department not only turned up Pseudomonas bacteria, but also Staphylococcus, Pneumocystis, and a whole other array of bacteria.
In my opinion, yes, there may have been lapses in ROR.
Did you ever make Dr. Donnell aware of your concerns, Doctor?
Yes, I did.
I want this board to know that I am as shocked by what was found in our OR as anyone, and I cannot explain it. Except to say that I believe I have been targeted by Dr. Sloan, Dr. Bentley, and others in this room, not for the quality of our care, but for what we represent.
Are you suggesting we're looking at falsified results?
No. But this is about power and politics. Old medicine versus new. A giant hospital is taking on a small clinic that gives the kind of speedy, cost-efficient surgery that makes it impossible for dinosaurs like Dr. Sloan and Community General to survive. But our surgery eases human suffering every bit as much as theirs does. For the painfully shy teenager who's so ashamed of her nose, the morbidly obese man who cannot get a job, the fading star trying to add just a few years to her career. We're their last hope.
Upon review of the testimony, the board has unanimously decided to immediately withdraw surgical certification of the Donnell Clinic. We further order a hearing be held to consider revocation of Dr. Elaine H. Donnell's license to practice medicine.
This wasn't a hearing. This was a farce, and I'm not going to let you get away with it.
We may have won, but it feels a little hollow.
Never was going to bring back Mindy, but it sure would make me feel better to know if Julia Brush is going to pull through.
No, it would.
I just wish she'd have been here. You know, Julia should have seen this.
Each and every one of those clinic doctors should have to look her in the eye.
That's it.
What's it?
The key to Mindy Yates' murder. Elaine Donnell was right. This whole thing was a farce. Premeditated by the same person who killed Mindy Yates. Okay, here's the list of every teaching hospital in the country. Have a look at it, and then I'll tell you why I think Mindy Yates' cheek implants were deliberately contaminated.
Dad, what does this have to do with Julia Brush being run down by a stolen car?
Everything. It struck me at the inquest when you said if Julia had been there, she would have looked every one of those doctors in the eye.
Somebody in that room didn't want her there.
Or they'd be recognized.
But which doctor?
It's right there in front of you. St. Edward's Mercy Hospital.
In Little Rock. That's where Dr. Johnson said he did his residency.
His dad had the biggest nose in Arkansas, remember?
So Johnson was Julia's ex-fiancé, the one who botched that simple stomach bypass and killed a patient.
I think of everything he told us, one thing was the truth. When he went in to insist with Mindy's surgery, he got sick, all right, because laying on the table was his ex-fiancé's best friend, a patient who sooner or later was going to recognize him and expose his malpractice past. He knew that if he was going to prevent it, right then and there was the time. He excused himself, went into the lab, filled a syringe with bacteria, and when no one was looking, laced the implants. Then he got Shermer to replace him so that he and Donnell would take the blame if there was ever an inquiry. How does a doctor who lost his license in Arkansas get a job here?
Unfortunately, that's fairly simple.
Oh, it's a scandal. In this country, there's no national clearinghouse that keeps track of malpractice.
Yeah, a doctor always has his degree to fall back on.
You can practically kill somebody in one state, have your license revoked, and to go start a new practice and a new life in another state.
Which is what Dr. Johnson must have done.
Until Mindy came along.
Yeah, and given how often Mindy was in and out of that clinic, sooner or later she was going to recognize Johnson and reveal his past. That clinic was a mess. You said so yourself. Couldn't that contamination have been accidental? Well, that was my problem. It was way too messy. There could have been dozens of deaths. Well, if that clinic was dirtied up, then Johnson knew the inspection was coming. How?
Shermer. We told him we needed his statement to get an inspection.
And he's who we need to talk to.
Detective, I thought I'd given you all the help you needed.
Oh, you can answer another question or two, huh?
Uh-huh.
Why did you let Dr. Johnson know that Health Services was about to do a spot inspection?
I didn't.
Well, that's not what your phone records show. You called Dr. Johnson not 10 minutes after you spoke with Dr. Bentley and Dr. Travis.
All right. I called to warn him to get out.
Why?
Johnson's a friend, all right? I knew that the clinic might fail an inspection.
I'm going to need a statement from you admitting you called Johnson. Otherwise, you're an accessory to murder.
To murder?
That's right. Because your friend, Johnson, arranged for you to put in the contaminated implants that killed Mindy.
The Arkansas State Medical Board revoked the medical license of a Dr. Richard Johnson 4 years ago.
Don't tell me, but let me guess. He bungled a resection on a woman's stomach, didn't get it to ER on time?
Great. Julia's ex-fiancé is our murderer, but we can't prove it.
What about the staff around the clinic? Didn't they notice anything at all?
I went through all the police interviews. Any one of those clinic surgeons could have contaminated those implants. They all had prior access to the lab.
A woman dies because she's in the wrong place at the wrong time, and we can't make a case?
For being unconscious in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Right. Unconscious, don't you see? Julia Brush is our case.
She's in intensive care. On life support. How could she help us?
Let's back over here.
Mind if I come in?
No. What can I do for you?
Well, actually, I stopped by to apologize for throwing you out of work.
No, it's not your fault. Truth is, it's better this way.
Still losing your income? Do you have anything lined up? Well, maybe I can help. I mean, there's always some place around here looking for a really good surgeon.
It's kind of you. But with all this publicity, I was thinking about Seattle. There's a clinic there with an opening.
Seattle? Really? You know, I just went to a medical conference out there. You are going to love it. It's so beautiful, all that nature and that booming economy.
Think so? I sure hate to leave. You know, I was hoping to stay here a long time.
Oh. Well, there is one bright spot. Mindy's friend, Julia Brush, she left intensive care this afternoon.
Oh, Mindy's friend, that's right. No wonder I didn't get a chance to apologize to her. She'd had an accident.
Oh, and a bad one. But she'll be able to now. She's going to be all right.
Is she conscious?
Well, briefly, but no one was able to make out what she was trying to say. She's going to be okay.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So remember, if you need me to make a call or a letter of recommendation or just contacts up in Seattle, get in touch with me. I'd be happy to help.
Thank you.
any help with that, Doctor?
You know, Dr. Thompson, you're a regular triple threat man. This guy can kill somebody with a scalpel, an automobile, or a syringe.
All right, let's go.
I don't know how to thank you. You saved my life. You did. Come here.
I don't want to make this any more difficult for you.
You won't.
Guess we know where Jesse will be spending his next vacation. Uh-oh.
Dr. Sloan.
Yes.
Hello. I've come here to thank you personally.
Oh, you didn't have to do that. I think getting the charges cleared and your license reinstated was the least I could do.
The very least, of course. That's why I'm not thanking you for that. It's for the $20 million I'm going to collect from you and this hospital for defamation.
You're suing me?
Your reckless charges smeared my reputation and cost me countless patients. It will take me years to recoup what I've lost, both professionally and personally.
You know something? You're absolutely right.
She is?
Yes, she is. As a matter of fact, Doctor, I'd be happy to testify on your behalf.
You will?
Yes. I mean, I think all I have to do is tell them the facts. All the many surgeries that Mindy had, the high volume of patients you see every day, the fine doctors on your staff. And I'll just explain to them that you had no way of knowing that one of them had been stripped of his license for killing a patient in another state. I mean, you're very busy. You don't have time to go checking into the background of every doctor you hire. I'll make sure they understand that.
You ever thought about being a lawyer?
Too bloody.
Yeah.
Sexual Surrogate is a cutting-edge drama about a dedicated therapist who uses her body and soul to help families in crisis.
You want me to buy a series about a hooker?
She's a licensed healthcare professional. It's a perfectly legal and compelling side of the medical profession we've never seen before on television.
We're the Family Values Network, remember? Our viewers want people to go to angels, not hookers, to solve their problems.
What about Big Man on Campus?
A theology student with a Bible and a badge.
Think Brad Pitt.
We don't have Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt wasn't always Brad Pitt. For a long time, he was just Brad Pitt. Big Man on Campus is Hunter meets Wise Guy on 21 Jump Street, and we have Jackson Burley running the show.
Burley has not had a hit in 10 years. Anthropologists should freeze him now so people in the future can see what the 1980s were like.
This is his big comeback. He's just delivered a pilot. It won't kill you to see it.
Anything else? Send Harry in.
Yes, ma'am.
We've got 3 more bags of this in the mailroom.
Imagine that. Mail in the mailroom. What's the point?
We're all from fans of Space Cops.
You mean fat women with unicorn jewelry and elf statuettes, dreaming of finding a man as affectionate as their cats.
The Spaceys are a very devoted group of viewers. In fact, research shows most are baby boomers and their children, all of whom fall comfortably into the 18 to 49 demographic. Given time and patience, Space Cops could become a multimedia phenomena.
Not even if it had Brad Pitt.
We have things to discuss. Walk with me. I'm late to a taping.
Everybody hates me. They all want to see me fail.
Oh, you're under enormous pressure. There's no doubt about it. But you don't help yourself by doing this. They hate me because I'm so damn good.
You're my lawyer, not my publicist.
I am your oldest friend and your sorority sister, which makes me one of the few people who can say, what the hell were you thinking?
I can't just sit there and let the entire TV industry trash me in the press.
Yes, you can. You can't lose. The only way you'll go is if they fire you. And if they do that, they still have to pay you the balance of a $15 million contract.
It's not the money I care about. It's the respect.
Money is respect in this business. Look out! Where are your pills? Call 911!
That's great, Dad. What are they running from? That was a joke. Look, Dad, if I can remove a spleen, I'm sure that I can bait a hook with a live worm. Okay, look, why don't we talk about it when I get there? Okay, I do too. You bet. Bye, Dad.
You visiting with your dad?
My vacation is coming up in a couple of days, and I made the mistake of telling him. Now he wants to spend a week with me fishing in Oregon.
Well, that's great, isn't it?
I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen the guy since my parents were divorced. That's when I was in high school. He's remarried. He's got stepsons. He's got a big dog.
But he's not calling them. He's calling you, and this is your opportunity to get to know him.
What's the point now?
I remember you telling me that you envied the father-son relationship that Steve and Mark have.
I do.
Well, this is your chance to build your relationship with your dad.
But I don't want to have that with my dad. I want to have it with Steve's dad.
The two most enduring genres on TV are cop shows and medical dramas. You are a franchise.
A what?
You're a series. I call it Dr. Danger. He heals the sick, he nails the scumbags. His weapons are a stethoscope and a gun.
Well, I don't have a gun.
Guns don't fly, cars don't talk, and angels don't look like Della Reese. So what? I need you for the pitch, to ground the concept in reality.
That's what I'm talking about.
Good. Well, welcome aboard.
You know, this sudden interest in my life, it wouldn't have anything to do with Rachel Woodrow being my patient, would it?
A year ago, you exposed my wife as a sick, twisted, money-hungry murderer and sent her to prison. That revelation tore my life apart. By doing this project, maybe I can make some of the pain go away.
I'm sorry. I had no idea.
No, it's, I keep it locked inside. But you know, a good pitch would probably lift Rachel's spirits.
What? Not today. Look, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll help you with your project on one condition. You leave Rachel alone until she's healthy, till she's back at work.
You protect your patients because you're a doctor who cares.
There's something like that.
Fighting germs with medical science and injustice with his fists.
Did you get a look at the driver?
It was a spacey.
Excuse me?
One of those obsessed space cop fans in a Star Command uniform. I canceled the show.
They tried to kill you because of a TV show.
TV is an intimate medium. You let these characters come into your house every week. And for some people, the characters are almost real. I didn't cancel their favorite TV show. I killed their closest friends.
Well, I'll look into it.
Take these with you when you go.
Oh, no. I need those to stay in touch with the office.
I know. The fax machine and TVs go next.
Dr. Sloan, you're killing me.
No, I'm not. These are. You need to cut down on stress.
I thought you said that my condition had stabilized.
Stabilize, yes. But you have high blood pressure. You have a family history of heart disease. You need rest.
It's pilot season, Dr. Sloan.
That kind of a mindset's going to drive you right to a heart attack, my friend.
Karen, explain this to him.
Dr. Sloan, Rachel's ambition her entire life has been to become the top programming executive at a major network. She hasn't slowed down 1 second getting there. It's time she did. Traitor. I'll be back later.
It's a good thing you knew about the nitroglycerin pills.
We were in the same sorority in college, Dr. Sloan. We didn't have any secrets from each other.
You know, I have one for you, Karen. That attack was just a warning. She has got to take it easy. You think she will?
Well, only if the next guy who tries to run her over doesn't miss.
Hey, Space Cops, this is Normac. Yes, you can.
Welcome aboard, Lieutenant Sloan. I'm always glad to assist a fellow officer.
And, you are?
High Admiral of the UEO. United Extraterrestrial Operation.
I meant here on Earth. In the real world? What's it say in your driver's license?
Oh, Ernie Cooley.
What is all this, Ernie?
We're mounting an international campaign throughout fandom to save Space Cops. We're spamming the internet. We're leafleting the SF convention.
You're running over network executives?
Who do you think we are? Babylon 5 fans? Each of us has sworn to uphold the Space Cop creed. To protect those of other races, other places, other faces. To take justice and peace to the furthest edges of space and beyond. Beyond.
I get your point, Ernie, but whoever tried to kill Rachel Woodrow was wearing one of these uniforms.
Clearly, this is an attempt to besmirch the Spaceys. Anyone can wear the uniform, but not everybody can embody it and the ideals it represents.
You're right. You're right. I don't deserve to wear the badge.
Jennifer.
Someone had to stop her from destroying the universe. I'm just sorry I failed.
You do all know that this is just a TV show, right?
Don't leave here 1 minute earlier than necessary. You're much more important to us than any network schedule.
Thank you, Carl. I really appreciate that.
We're behind you 1,000%.
You're really lucky to have such an understanding boss.
He's a viper. Relax. Regroup. Center yourself. Those are code words for don't bother looking over your shoulder. The knives are already in your back.
I had no idea the television business was so brutal.
It's dog eat dog and all the dog's puppies.
You ever think of doing something else?
When can I get out of here?
Well, Rachel, I was going to release you today.
Good, because I was going to leave in 2 minutes anyway.
Rachel, I have told you you have to slow down. You've got to cut down on the stress.
I am the first woman to run a network. If I suddenly slow down, this is going to confirm everything that they already think. That I can't take the pressure. That I'm too fragile. I'm too weak for the job.
I'm afraid that's the truth.
I'm going to send an assistant to pick up all this stuff. Thank you very much, Dr. Sloan, for everything.
Hey, there you are.
What's up?
Well, you know, I'm supposed to go on vacation tomorrow.
Great. Have a wonderful time.
The thing is, I think I picked the wrong month to go. Statistics clearly prove that more patients come in now than any other time of the year.
Oh, I think we'll manage.
Well, I think you may want to look at these statistics yourself, and while you're doing that, I'm going to call my travel agent and see if I can get another flight.
You're that eager to avoid seeing your father?
I would rather spend a week in proctology.
Calling. Dr. Danger. And his trusty assistant, Derek.
It's Jesse.
Derek is better, trust me. So, I got a pitch with Rachel. Meet you at her office today at 3.
Rachel, she just left here.
Just shows you how eager she is to snap this up before CBS gets it. Hey, Troy works too. Walk with it, roll with it, see how it plays. Jackson Burley. Writer producer of My Gun Has Bullets and the Young Barnaby Jones Chronicles.
I don't think I saw them.
Even if you live in a cave, you can get cable. Join our culture, Mark. It's fun. Jack, how's it going?
Well, I took the back road up, but I will not bite the fat lady's bullet when the preacher sings for me.
Oh, same goes triple for me.
What'd he say?
I have no idea, but I agree with him wholeheartedly. So, you here to pitch Rachel?
She's screening my pilot. Big man on campus. That's man with two ends. He's a theology student with a 4.0 average and a 357 Magnum.
Oh, you know, I heard the buzz on that is so high you can get altitude sickness just talking about it.
Used to be I didn't have to wait for anybody. Got a 22-episode commitment to my grocery list.
You know, I think I saw that show.
This is our third date, Cindy. I need more from you.
I'm not that kind of girl.
And I'm not that kind of guy.
Then what is it you want?
I want to know you, to understand you, to touch your soul before I touch your body.
You are different from all the other boys. Maybe I can show you who I really am. What I truly believe in. Satan.
What is this? This isn't a sorority, it's a satanic cult.
It's not a cult. It's an alternative lifestyle. No. Open your black heart to Satan, TJ. We have. No!
Think you moved her.
Have a doctor. I have to get in there. Allow me.
Jack, you know CPR? Are you kidding? I've done 5 medical shows.
All on ambulance.
Blow out the candles on your pentagram, baby. You're all under arrest.
What?
This sucks.
She's dead.
It's worse than I thought.
It's pretty cut and dry. She died of a heart attack, Mark.
Well, Rachel knew she was at high risk for coronary problems. It was a death that didn't have to happen.
Oh, in more ways than one. I found glucose under her tongue.
Glucose?
The nitroglycerin pills were replaced with sugar pills. This was murder.
Did you just say murder? Hey, isn't that Rachel Woodrow?
Jesse, we can handle it.
Well, not without my help. Well, you need someone to negotiate the labyrinthian corridors of power at NBC?
Jesse, you haven't had a vacation in over a year now, and you don't want to let your dad down.
Yeah, but the investigation.
We'll tell you all about it when you get back.
Have a good time. Did he say labyrinthian?
We know you're the best person for the job.
I really appreciate the support, Carl.
Rest assured, we're behind you 1,000%.
Thank you. What's this?
Well, it's my way of saying that you cracked through the wall without shaving the glitter off the cake, baby.
Thanks. I just wish it happened differently. Rachel was like a sister to me.
Well, Rachel was the glory and the hope. The fire that burns and the flowering rose that stings the least. And the way to honor her memory is to deliver a kick-ass schedule.
Well, that's my commitment to her and to this network.
So, where are you putting, Big Man on Campus?
Oh, sorry, Jack. It's passé.
Well, it wasn't passé yesterday.
Nothing is passé yesterday. This is today. The show just wasn't hip anymore. I need fresh ideas.
Look, I leveraged my whole studio to produce this pilot. If I don't get something going, my deficits are going to kill me. Okay, look. You want hip? I got something so cutting edge. It draws blood. The new Peter Pan. He's a fairy, but with an attitude. And a badge.
It's too early to be developing for mid-season. Come back in a couple months.
I don't have a couple of months.
Thanks for the flowers, Jack.
Hollywood is reeling from the sudden death of controversial NBC President Rachel Woodrow. Today, TV's biggest stars share their poignant memories of her brief, tumultuous life.
Well, you know, Rachel tried to get Family Matters for NBC. She had this bizarre idea that she was going to revitalize the show.
Urkel and Winslow for hire. Tough, gritty private eyes taming the mean streets with their unique brand of crime fighting.
You know, she saw it as a drama, you know, the way Lou Grant left Mary Tyler Moore.
Hey, it worked for me.
It's been said that Miss Woodrow made your career.
You got my message. I was beginning to wonder.
What message?
I forgive you for being late. Bringing Steve was a masterstroke. You got your badge and your gun with you?
What are you doing here?
Well, you don't think you could pitch this alone, do you? Pitching is a gift, my friend, and you just don't have it. Now, Paige is waiting. I'll do the talking, you fill in the gaps.
We came to investigate a murder.
Not bad. Try to be more convincing in the room.
Rachel Woodrow was killed.
No problem. That'll give our pitch immediacy and verisimilitude.
You must be Dr. Danger.
Dr. Mark Sloan, medical consultant with the police department.
That's me.
It's his son. They live together, too, which brings the adventure home.
We're investigating Rachel Woodrow's murder. Someone switched her heart medicine with sugar pills.
A sweet way to die. That could be our pilot.
We're going to need all of her appointment books and belongings.
Help yourself. They're boxed up in the hallway.
You know, you've redecorated the office nicely.
Is that your way of saying it didn't take me long to move in?
Friendly as Santa, but cunning as a ferret, isn't he?
It's pilot season, Dr. Sloan. I don't have time to mourn. I have to create a primetime schedule.
Sounds like Rachel's murder provided you with a career opportunity.
Yes, it did.
Ouch. Do you feel the heat? It'll radiate off the screen.
Did Rachel have any enemies?
She made careers and broke them. Of course she had enemies. If I'm any good at this, so will I.
What about death threats?
Lance, could you have the mailroom prepare Rachel's hate mail for Detective Sloan?
Right away, Miss Jennings.
You can pick it up on your way out. The executive mailroom's the last door before the elevators.
Thank you for the time.
We'll be back.
Now that is a series.
Excuse us, this is the mailroom.
The heart of the network. Harry Fellows, Manager Information Services and Operations, which is a fancy way of saying the mail guy.
You seem awfully well dressed for mailmen.
Oh, we have to stay presentable at all times. We deliver mail, faxes, and packages to every office in this building, from the CEO to the lowest development executive. And if you want any of those jobs, you start here. They all did.
You know, all the executives seem so...
Young? Well, youth is more important in TV than experience. Rachel went from here to running the network in 3 years. Fastest rise and fall I've seen in my 3 decades here.
She didn't fall. She was pushed. Steve Sloan, homicide. We're here to get Rachel's hate mail.
Saves us the trouble of shredding it.
That's all for Rachel?
For the month. You need some help down with it?
That'd be nice.
Okay. Hey, could you give these guys a hand?
What are you doing here anyway, Jesse? You're supposed to be fishing with your dad.
Well, I've gone undercover to help you guys explore the...
The labyrinthian corridors of power at NBC.
You're not an undercover cop, Jess. This is fraud.
No, it's not. I got this job honestly, based on my own qualifications.
You told him you were a surgical resident at Community General?
Oh, you bet I did. You need a master's or better just to get an interview. Competition is brutal.
You know, we don't know a thing about politics and network television anyway. Maybe having a guy on the inside is a good idea.
Jesse Travis. Man on the inside. Sounds like a series. See, I'm picking up the attitude already.
You got enough attitude. You pick up on anything else?
Well, Harry told you that Rachel rose faster than anybody else. Paige just beat that record, thanks to Rachel's death. See, it all fits a pattern. Anybody who gets in Paige's way is either fired or they quit. One way or another, they're gone.
You think she'd resort to murder?
Well, like I said, it's pretty brutal. And you know Jackson Burley, the guy who wrote Big Man on Campus? Anyway, he was supposed to write Jack Blood, Action Fist.
Great movie.
Excellent movie. $150 million and counting. Anyway, Rachel didn't let him out of his exclusive contract to write it because he had to finish writing the last 3 episodes of the Young Barnaby Jones Chronicles. And when he did, she canceled it.
I think Jesse just done us a big favor.
FrankenCop isn't just another basic cable action show. We're rewriting the grammar of television.
I had no idea.
Yes, that's why Rachel Woodrow didn't buy it. She didn't have the guts to revolutionize the medium. Now that she's gone network TV, we'll have more shows with an edge.
12 dead cops coming together to make one great crime fighter. FrankenCop.
Yeah.
Ready for your shot, Eric. All right. Hey. Okay, go. Kick some butt. Now you picked a good day to visit. We're doing the big mud wrestling sequence this afternoon. You know, 20 years, they're going to be saying FrankenCop in the same breath with Police Story, Hill Street Blues, Airwolf. You know, Rachel, she could have had this, but she lacked a vision.
Rachel could have had a lot of things. What she lacked was nitroglycerin pills. Someone switched them with sugar pills and killed her.
You think I look good for that?
You were the last person to see her alive. You could have switched the pills during your meeting.
Well, why would I do that?
It cost you a movie career and then canceled your show.
Let me rephrase that. Why would I do that when she hadn't decided whether to pick up Big Man on Campus? She was watching the pilot when she died.
Revenge?
You know, they got a lot of guts in basic cable. I don't know, but it takes a whole lot more than just guts. What they don't have is money. And I'm deficit financing this whole thing. I really need a network show to generate cash flow. Like they say, you can walk the talk, but don't run the gun if you can't stand the hand.
That's what I always say.
I swear by the goo that the Anthrobial Mebusite who canceled the greatest show in the universe will feel my wrath and tremble before my righteous fury.
Unbelievable.
Telling me. A fan base that devoted is something showrunners can only dream about.
What kind of a person would write that?
Clearly someone who doesn't live by the Space Cop's creed.
Huh?
To protect other races and other faces. 3,000 people write in trying to save the show. I figured it's worth a look.
Question is it worth a life?
Well, the outer space law enforcement theme specifically targets the key young urban males that advertisers crave, and the rugged character of Captain Hudson is tremendously appealing to women 25 to 49.
Well, whoever did it had to have access to her office in order to switch the pills.
Well, according to a calendar here, that's just about everybody in the television business.
I tell you, during pilot season, the network president is the most popular person in the world, and the loneliest. What, you wanted an inside perspective? I'm giving it to you.
We're still waiting for something useful.
Rachel's first development season was going to be her last.
Rachel was on her way out? Who told you that?
No one told me. I saw the pilot she ordered. Okay, look at it. You tell me what you think. These are pages from the pilot that she was watching just before she died. It's TJ Mann's first date, okay? And he takes this gal back to her sorority, and he says, I need to know you to touch your soul before I touch your body.
Let me see that. I need that too, but I can't have sex for free anymore. It's $2.50 a pop. And if you're paying by check, I need 2 forms of ID.
I don't think, let me see that. I don't believe it. We just found the murder weapon. Rachel Woodrow was killed by this pilot.
The address is CBS. Welcome home.
Okay, you got me. How does a TV pilot become a murder weapon?
It was what killed her. The sugar pills were just to ensure that it was fatal.
But how could the killer know that she would have been alone when she reached for the pills?
Everyone knew that Rachel insisted on watching the tapes by herself. She's seen so many bad pilots. I mean, if Slim and the Nun didn't kill her, why would Big Man on campus?
This one was made especially for her. Look at these pages.
Okay, sorority call girls. It's tacky, but it's nothing that Melrose Place hasn't done.
That's not what's on the tape.
Open your black heart to Satan, TJ. We have.
Thank you for coming in, Miss Danino.
It would be in your best interest to come to the police station. What the hell's that supposed to mean?
I figured you wouldn't want to be in your office when we discuss Satan.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Then my mistake. Sorry for the inconvenience. I'll just come to your office if I have any more questions about Satan.
If one word of this leaks out, my lawsuit will bankrupt your department.
Ms. Zanino, your religious practices are your own business. I'm just interested in Rachel Woodrow's murder.
Rachel was murdered? By whom?
Someone who knew that your college sorority was full of devil worshippers.
We weren't a cult. Sure, we roasted the occasional goat in the moonlight, but, aside from the Latin chants and the naked dancing, it was like any other barbecue.
Bunch of wholesome co-eds out for some good, clean fun on a Saturday night.
We were 18 and away from home for the first time. Trying to rebel against our parents.
By worshiping the devil.
No one took it seriously at the time. It wasn't until we were out in the real world that we realized how stupid we had been. And how damaging it would be if anyone ever found out.
To a lawyer in a prestigious firm, I can understand, but the entertainment industry seems to be a little more tolerant of alternative lifestyles.
Sure. Do drugs, forge checks, sleep with your sister. Nobody in Hollywood cares. But you light one lousy black candle.
And you confirm what TV's harshest critics have been saying all along.
Don't think that Rachel and I didn't joke about it in the privacy of her office. There are people in the flyover states who believe that shows like Married But Available and His and Hers and Hers are deliberate attempts to undermine this nation's moral values.
And if they found that the woman who'd put those shows on the air was worshiping the devil...
Even the USA Network wouldn't have touched her.
Satanist?
Mm-hmm. In her college sorority. That mean anything to you?
Yeah, it means Rachel Woodrow sold her soul to the devil, but she still couldn't pick a hit TV show.
I'm glad you find death so amusing, especially since your pilot may have killed her.
Well, that's good writing.
That's murder. We find out that script was deliberately changed to trigger the heart attack.
Listen, you can floor both pedals, but you can't jam the rooster if he's looking down the speculum.
I'll assume that wasn't a confession.
Hey, the only thing I'm guilty of is taking the worst story notes I ever heard. Geez, that whole Satan angle, that wasn't my idea.
Your name was on the script.
My script was a tone poem about fragile innocence meeting the brutal reality of the cold streets.
So why did you change hookers to Satan worship?
Because you don't ignore a network president's notes and hope she'll pick up your pilot.
Rachel Woodrow told you to change it to Satanists?
She didn't have the guts to tell me directly. I got the facts right here.
And you just happened to keep the memo all this time?
You saw the pilot, wouldn't you?
We have a few questions for you, Miss Jennings.
About Rachel Woodrow? Spending her leisure time bowing down before Beelzebub?
You knew all along.
When I worked for her, I thought she was the devil. I just found the truth out when reporters started calling about 3 hours ago.
15 minutes after I told Jackson Burley.
It's a small-town detective. No secret lasts for long.
Especially if it's faxed in the form of script notes. That is your fax number, isn't it? The show based on those notes caused Rachel's fatal heart attack.
If I'd known Rachel was a Satanist, I wouldn't have to kill her to get this job. I could have called Entertainment Tonight.
Unless you really hated her.
Especially if I really hated her. You can give me that Steely cop stare all you want, Detective. It's not going to change the fact that I didn't know. Rachel barely trusted me with the ratings, let alone her deepest secret.
You didn't have to. This room's bugged.
The hottest story in prime time is full of bizarre twists, mysterious betrayals, and satanic rituals. But don't turn on your TV looking for it. This isn't fiction. It's what's happening behind the scenes of network television. Everyone is talking about fifth-place network NBC, which is reeling from the revelation that the net's late president, Rachel Woodrow, was a Satan worshiper and may have been murdered. What was your relationship with Rachel Woodrow?
Yeah, it's painful to talk about it, but she wanted me to do a buddy cop show called Siamese Cop. But there was no way I was going to spend 5 years sharing a suit with Scott Baio.
Were you surprised to find out about her secret past?
Well, I think it explains how the Anson Williams show got on the air.
What do you think about the scandal?
An urge towards Satanism is much like any other antisocial behavior, a rebellion against the status quo, a way to say, look at me, I'm different.
Can a Satan worshiper make it as a network executive?
The network president is a Satanist? Someone murders her with a pilot? Sounds like a great TV movie. Oh, you know, people have said that I look just like her.
Well, this mystery just continues to grow and grow. Kim, do you have anything...
How bad is it out there?
Oh, let's just say there's sometimes I'm really glad I'm not in the executive suite.
I tell you, that's the one good thing about this job. Nobody ever blames the guy in the mailroom.
You think so? At the 6:30 delivery?
Uh-huh.
It is now 7:15. Wait another 10 minutes before you deliver it, and then see if nobody ever blames the guy in the mailroom.
Mail!
If I had any idea she was so troubled, I never would have offered her the job.
Did Paige ever mention suicide?
Well, she once said she'd rather be dead than work with Tom Arnold again, but other than that, I never heard anything.
So you have no idea why she would have killed herself?
Job stress. I'm telling you, running a major network is probably the most stressful job in the world.
I can see how watching TV all day would be tougher than police work or emergency medicine.
Just because the product is entertainment doesn't mean the stakes aren't high. Every decision can mean millions of dollars.
And because there are no objective measures of quality in this industry, you never know if you've lost the touch.
Did Paige?
We'll never know.
Personally, I think she had. I mean, honestly, guys, if you're gonna pick up a show like Sexual Surrogate, isn't it much smarter to put it up against a show like Touched by an Angel. Give the audience a clear choice. Look at this. Her Saturday night programs are hopelessly incompatible. And the woman did not have a clue how to fight the other network sitcoms.
What would you have done in her place?
Well, first...
Maybe we could arrange the schedule after we determined why Paige Jennings killed herself?
She didn't, unless she tied the computer cord around her neck, jumped off the desk, and knocked herself out with a blunt object.
Well, that would mean...
that it's murder.
And maybe this is why.
So Paige planted the bugs. How long have you been listening to those tapes?
What?
Oh.
All night long. I couldn't stop. I mean, this is compelling stuff in here. Drama, intrigue, sex.
Sex?
Oh, lots of it. Most of it in Paige's office, and mostly with Jackson Burley.
Why would she bug her own office?
I don't know. Why did Nixon?
I bet you his tapes weren't nearly as entertaining.
But just as full of conspiracies and cover-ups and secrets. Paige had the dirt on every executive in that building.
Well, now we know how she rose from the mailroom so fast.
Unfortunately, it doesn't narrow down our list of suspects any. There were at least a dozen people in there with a motive to kill her. And I hadn't even finished listening to the tapes yet.
Lieutenant Frankencomp comes to arrest the psycho killer. But what he discovers is he's got this guy's brother's spleen smoldering in his gut. The story arc is, how does a cop deal with having a homicidal maniac's internal organs?
Can't tell you how many times that's happened to me.
Oh, we don't need another story consultant.
No, you may need a legal one. You were sleeping with Paige Jennings.
Well, of course. I mean, she was beautiful. And she could greenlight development projects.
And when Paige moved into Rachel's place, she had the power to pick up your show and save your studio. But she didn't do it.
Keep cranking, guys. I'll be right back. Hey. You're making the natives nervous. They think there are no coconuts up in the trees. They're going to want to move to another village.
Losing your studio can be a powerful motive for murder.
And don't talk to me about motives either. I've written more cop shows than anybody. And I couldn't have hung Paige. I got carpal tunnel syndrome. Every word I type has its price in pain. Check my medical records.
What do you think about Dr. Doolittle as a private eye who hires animals as his secret operatives?
It's horrible.
Well, Rachel Woodrow ordered 13 episodes if she could get Chad Everett.
Well, maybe she was killed by viewers for quality television.
Yeah, I've heard them all. It's the last tape.
And?
One's missing.
How do you know?
Karen Danino told you she talked to Rachel in her office about their satanic past. Tape isn't there.
Why would Paige keep the tapes on everybody, including her own lovemaking with Jackson Burley, and not the one that mattered most?
Yeah. And something else bothers me. As Paige said, if she knew about Rachel's secret, she'd just release it to the press. I mean, why go to all the trouble of scaring her to death?
Paige always used what she knew against people, till she rose so fast at NBC.
You know that missing tape? What if she never had it?
I don't follow you.
Well, what if she wasn't the one who bugged the office? What if somebody gave her the tapes?
With someone with his or her own agenda to have Rachel dead and Paige in her place.
Yeah, and Paige has reneged on a deal somehow.
Yeah, but who? We're no closer to the killer than we were before.
What do these two murders have in common?
Two beautiful women who started at the bottom and ended up running a network.
And that's how we're going to flush out this killer.
Well done.
See you tomorrow, then. What?
Oh, I don't know. I just hate to leave this place.
Is your home life that troubled, son?
Oh, no, it's just I'm learning so much here that I feel like every second away is wasted time.
The network is a vast and complex creature, Jesse. It takes years just to realize how much you have to learn. Mastering it is the work of a lifetime. Hi. Mr. Everest, is everything all right?
Well, I hope so. Harry, you know, we need a new vice president of development.
And you've come to warn us to expect a flood of resumes. Last time a job like this opened up, 4 mailboys got hernias.
Well, actually, we're not going to be reading resumes this time. You know, I need someone who's got their finger on the pulse of the youth culture, yet at the same time instinctively understands the medium.
I'll do anything I can to help, sir.
Good. Because I feel really bad taking such a bright young assistant away from you. How would you like to be the new vice president of development?
Mansect. What is that? Look, I don't think being half man, half moth really gives the guy that many special powers. No, I don't care if it is Greg Evigan. Okay, lunch at Laguerre, you got it. Bye-bye. Mandy, how goes the medical biz, huh?
Let's talk while we eat. I'm starving.
Sorry, no time. Didn't my girl call your girl?
I don't have a girl.
You should get one. They're great. Look at this mess, huh? I got Botchko at 1, Spelling at 2, Paulie Shore at 3.
Aren't you forgetting someone?
Chad Everett, 2:30.
I'm talking about your father. You're supposed to be with him today.
Mandy, I can catch salmon any day of the week. How often do I get to spend my vacation programming a network?
Like father, like son.
My father didn't program a network.
No, but he always found a good excuse for not seeing you, and I bet you promised that you'd never be the same way.
This is different. Amanda.
Derek, my buddy.
It's Jesse.
Oh, my good friend. Do I have a script for you?
1 minute, go.
I like to call it Dr. Danger. He listens to their hearts with a stethoscope. He answers their cry for vengeance with his 357.
It needs work.
What kind of work?
Well, I see Dr. Danger as a young resident, witty, charming, irresistible to the chicks.
What about the doctor and his son, the cop?
Huh, what about them?
Mail.
You know, Harry, why don't you just put the scripts on the floor there and put the mail in my girl's basket outside?
I'd like to talk to you.
You know, I'd love to talk to you, Harry, but right now I'm in the middle of a pitch, so I got a 5-minute window at 4.
That's it. What is it with mailmen? You're like all the rest. You all start in my mailroom. You all go to the top. And did any of you ever bring me with you?
Harry, I've had this job for 3 hours. I mean, give me a chance.
I've been here 30 years waiting to be noticed, stuck in that windowless pit. You've been here 2 days. 2 days. You've got VP stripes in a corner office.
Hold it, Harry. Just what I thought. You taught Rachel everything you knew, thinking she'd get you out of that mailroom. When she didn't, then you pinned your hopes on Paige.
I did everything I could for her.
You bugged all the offices to give her the dirt she needed to get ahead. You even had Rachel removed by faking the faxes to Jackson Burley so he'd dramatize her secret.
So his promotion, it was just a trick?
I'm afraid so. I figured if we promoted somebody with no experience and no talent, you'd crack.
Thanks a lot.
Put the gun down, Harry.
I hate television.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
So how did you know it was him?
Well, whoever bugged the executive suite and intercepted all of Rachel's faxes had to be somebody who had access to every office. And that was just Harry. And working with him in the mailroom were the only connection between Rachel and Paige.
Brilliant. You think that was good? Wait till you see next week's episode. I call it Dr. Danger.
Jesse, I didn't mean to say you didn't have any talent.
It's okay. So you want to see my fall lineup? I call it Welcome Home.
He knew about my secret past as a call girl, my affair with his brother, and the forged checks. I had to kill him, Doctor.
But you would have gotten away with it, too. If only you hadn't polished your fingernails.
Ah!
Reader writes,
Oh, make sure that she gets one of these pills 3 times daily.
It'll never work.